I'm trying to do is get the bumper back on. The bumper in the rear is a 3-piece. The only thing is it doesn't fit right. I think these brackets here are just a little bit too far forward. They do move. This was backed into something, a pole or something. I tried to smash that straight as best as I could. This is pretty thick compared to today's metals. My thought process is if I can take this, unbolt this off the frame, and slightly bend this back a little bit because it just bounces while it's bolted up. If I can get the two together and kind of pinch them and get this bent back maybe like an inch or so, it'll help the back side of the bumper line up better. Because if you put this where it needs to go, as you can see, I already scratched the paint a little bit and it was digging into the quarter panels before. So I'm wondering if I can back it up a little bit and get it to fit like it's supposed to. It might be in better shape. All right, so that bumper's back on. I tried to hammer out the dent as much as I could to kind of straighten it out. I hit that with a sledge, it didn't move. Good old American steel. What happened was, I'm assuming when it hit, it pushed in the brackets a little bit. Either that or this is the wrong bumper for the car. Not too sure. It looks like the right one, but it might be from a different year. This goes farther than the moldings that are in the quarters for it. If you bend the tabs that these go into back, they're just like a spring. I have to get them super hot and bend them, and it would push the bumper back. So all I did was just put washers in the back to space it out, just so it's not hitting the quarter panel. I mean, I got like a 1/4 inch of space, give or take. On that side, the same as on that side. That one's maybe a little bit more. Just so it kind of protects the paint. Doesn't look perfect, but yet again, I really don't care. She's all back together. As far as the roof, she's still sanded down. The paint, it's Thursday, so Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's been cured for 5 days. That should be enough for me to throw a tape line on here to clear coat this. I had originally ordered Poppy's Patina flat clear to do the entire car. It's a wipe-on clear. The wife and I got to talking, and we were like, you know what? It's gonna look better with gloss. So when you order the kit, it has a wax and grease remover, comes with all the rags and applicators to wipe it on, the flat clear and the activator for the clear. If you look on the website, it says it's the same activator for gloss or flat clear. So I just ordered a bottle of gloss clear. It gets here on Friday. Today's Thursday, so it gets here tomorrow. I got some plans tomorrow night. Saturday, I got to work for a little bit, and then hopefully her and I can get some tape on there and just take our time and slowly wipe the gloss clear on the roof, let it set up for the day, and then read the directions and how long it says for UV and stuff, and hopefully take it out on Sunday, go for a nice drive. Should be ready to go. The next thing to do on the list is the whole front end. I have upper and lower ball joints for both sides. I would like to get, I have a new steering box because that one leaks like a sift. New tie rods, inners and outers, and the adjusters in between. Maybe a new idler arm or pitman arm, stuff like that. Yeah. And I gotta put the emblem back on. I had the front one sandblasted, so it's all pitted, and it's just not gonna be replaceable to be chromed. So we'll leave the top airplane silver. I had the bottom front grill emblem sandblasted. I just primered it, and I also have to paint the wheel skirts flat black or satin black to match the car. So I figured I'm just gonna have that front emblem satin black as well. And then when we have the car pinstriped, I'll have the pinstriper do the Chevrolet and the bow tie red, or whichever color he does for pinstripes, because I'd like to keep it red, but there's no red on the roof, so we'll see what happens. All right, so it's Saturday, and today's the day that we're gonna throw some clear on the roof. I was just reading the instructions real quick. It says do one coat and wait 24 hours and put on another coat if you want. That's if you're putting it on with an applicator pad. If you're gonna spray it on, do it every 20 minutes, as many coats as you want. But we're gonna do one coat, and we're gonna put the catalyst in there so it has chemical resistance and it's resistance to like gasoline and acid rain and all that jazz. Not like the thing sits out in the weather, but you do get caught in it sometimes. So this is Poppy's Patina. I bought it off their website. I had originally bought the flat kit, which comes with wax and grease remover, the wipe-on clear coat, and the catalyst. And since we talked and went from flat, Grace and I decided we were going to do a gloss clear, which is cool. I was like, oh, I'll just order the gloss because I already have the catalyst. Well, guess what? It came with some more. So I have clear gloss and a flat kit, because you never know when you're gonna get another hot rod. I just might. I might not. Who knows? But we'll find out. So I grabbed some tape, and I'm gonna run it about 1/4 inch or so underneath the black here. And when Ryan was here, he left me some of this tape, which it's I can't remember what the heck it's called, but basically tape 1/4 inch up or underneath it, and then put this to make the difference, and you pretty much can peel this wet. So we'll put a coat on here, we'll clean it up, and we will then wipe on some clear. So I'm just going to tape around the chrome, just one layer down of tape. Same thing with this, I'm just going to run the tape line around the windows. I'm just going to put one little inside. So the car is taped off, well, the roof at least. I put some plastic down so I don't drip it. I don't really plan on holding any clear coat over the trunk, but I'll probably lay something down still. Just gotta do some wax and grease remover, I should say. And then we can start doing some clear coat. All right, so I'm wiping this on. I'm gonna put 8 ounces in here. It's an 8-to-1 ratio. I don't have anything to measure 1 ounce. I mean, I guess I can go halfway to 10, but 2 tablespoons is 1 ounce. All right, so that's setting up. It says on the instructions to put it in one of these so you can get the applicator pad, which is here. Saturated, and then just wipe it on. So I'm gonna grab some of the rags that come with it, and we're gonna get started.
Finally, beauty's getting done.
Okay, so first coat is down. Grace helped me find any of the runs that we could find. It does run if you put it on heavy. There are like some here, but not really worried about it. I tried to level them out as best as I could. The stuff actually goes on very, very easily. It is a great product, and I can see that I made definitely way too much mixing 8 ounces. I probably only used 1/4 of that. I probably only used 2 ounces, but I see why they say one of those Poppy's Patinas can do a C10 and then have some left over, because you really do not need that much. We're going to start with 1 coat now, and then we'll go there. What's that, Grace?
A little bit goes a long way.
Oh, yeah. So I think I finally got my tires to get all the break-in, UV protectant, oil, grease stuff off of them. I scrubbed them down with a steel wool Brillo pad, and to the touch, they don't feel greasy. They don't feel oily or anything. They feel like just nice, clean rubber. So hopefully this white wall paint, Cool Whites rubber tire paint, will stick to it this time. Last time it flaked off as soon as I took it for a drive. I only have maybe a half a can left, and then I also want to touch up that white wall because I kind of snubbed the curb, but oh well. We'll put some paint down, let them dry for a minute, touch that one up, and then I can be able to drive the car again finally. Because the goal today essentially is to get the Corvette out of storage, because it's been way too long. She needs to get warmed up. I might change the plugs, definitely give it an oil change. Battery's probably going to be dead, so I'll probably have to get a charger on that. Hopefully she's good. So she is outside, and she is pretty much ready to go, almost 100%. I say she's about 98.3%. The only thing I have to do is I got to put the side view mirror on the passenger side. The wife lost one of the nuts for the bolts, and let those dry. Probably repaint the back ones. I'm going to order all new white walls for it, legit white walls, and I have some factory wheels for it to put back on. But otherwise, she is ready to go, boys, and I'm super excited about it. But yeah, I have to get this emblem painted with the quarter skirts, the tire skirts. I get those painted, mix up some black paint, and then when it gets pinstriped, I'll have that logo ready to get pinstriped. But the next step will be to get it pinstriped and make a little video getting it pinstriped when we bring it over to the shop to the guy that's local that does pinstriping. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you're new, leave me a comment. If you're old, leave me a comment. Share the channel. I don't know. I don't care. We'll see you again soon. Later.